Hey, I have the best job in the world today. We are talking about horse care, and of course we've got this horse here behind me. This is a light-colored horse. Did you know that horses can get sunburned? I did not know that, but we'll talk about that in just a second. But first, we are going to make sure Bullet here has the items that he needs to keep cool today. That's fresh water. Of course, we always have to have a bucket of fresh water. And Diane Frazier here has owned these horses. She's had the horses since you were 7 years old?
Yes.
Oh, Bullet knows that he's getting some grain today. What kind of grain is that we're giving?
This is just plain oats. I give them plain oats and grass hay. It's just basically what Mother Nature gave them. And then they have free choice mineral and salt that they can, as their bodies need it, that they can use.
And how important is it to have this fresh water and the shade for these horses?
It's very important. They're just like people. They got to stay hydrated, and they need to be able to stay out of the sun, get some relief from all the heat and things.
It's just like someone who's working as a roofer or a construction worker. You have to make sure that they have the ability to cool off. But the one thing that I thought was really interesting that we were talking about earlier, a lot of people will take their horses out thinking that they can go on this really long trail ride or compete when they're not physically fit. What about that?
That's a major misconception. People ride their horses when they want to. And they have to consider they're just like athletes. If you take a couch potato and you want them to run a marathon, it's not going to work real well. Well, it's the same thing with these guys. We keep them conditioned all year round. And so we don't do anything that's really going to majorly hurt them. Because you got to pay attention to what their bodies are telling you.
Yeah. Well, coming up in the next 15 minutes or so, we're going to talk about sunburn and horses. And you wouldn't believe it, but I didn't realize they could get sunburned, but horses can get sunburned just like people. We'll show you what is done to prevent that coming up.
Yeah,
what kind of SPF do they use?
I bet you can't get a cream. That'd be a big body.
Yeah, how would you?
We'll show you coming up.
Yeah, we'll have to stay tuned to find out.
Stay tuned.